Hi OTC foodies. All right, so this is the second video in the meal that I'm putting together. So I'm doing the banana pudding, and I know it's kind of backwards, but I wanted time for my cucumber salad to marinate, and then I want time for my banana pudding to get nice and chilled before I start the rest of the menu. So this is Mama's banana pudding. Now, a lot of you, most of you probably don't even know, but my parents owned a restaurant in Harlem, Georgia, BG's Deli. And I was the baker there and a cook as well. I guess they're both the same, but one of the things we did every Friday was make banana pudding. And teachers from the school up there used to order every Friday and would wipe out the banana pudding. And this is the recipe, and I want to share it with you today. All right, so I have a brick or 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I've let this come to room temperature. I don't want it cold because it's going to be too hard to mix in then. So I wanted to bring it to room temperature so it's not going to be so difficult to mix in. So that's a brick of cream cheese. Next, I'm going to take a can of condensed milk and pour this in as well. Now, diet, throw it out the window, okay? Just throw it out. Don't even focus on that, because if you're eating Mama's banana pudding, you don't need to be worrying about it. Trust me, you eat this, you won't care. All right. So, there we go. Put that in there. Now, hopefully this doesn't make a big mess, but because we're gonna be mixing the pudding in this, we're gonna try not to make a big mess. All right, so bear with me in the sound, but I've got to mix this up. You want to make it nice and smooth. Oops, I'm getting that all over. All right, so we have mixed our cream cheese and our condensed milk together. Now I'm going to slowly start incorporating whole milk. This is about 2.5 cups of whole milk. And this is where the mess comes in because it can splatter. Just going to give this a little stir here with the blender. All right. Next, we're going to add a large box of the vanilla pudding. This is instant. It's not the mix or the cooked serve. It's the instant pudding that goes in there. Now the box is 3 cups of milk, but I cut that short by about 1/2 cup because of the other ingredients that we put in it. Now that will set up, so don't be alarmed. It will start thickening up. And then next we have a container of Cool Whip. And then that gets mixed in. mix that until all of the Cool Whip is incorporated in that. You don't see any more Cool Whip. And then make sure you scrape it really well, because it will, you know how on the bottom it kind of lingers around. So we want to make sure we got all that pulled together. All right, let's get this out of the way. All right, now it's time to assemble our ingredients. Clean up. It's always good to kind of clean up as you go. All right, so let's get a big spoon for that. And we're gonna ladle a little bit on the bottom. Kind of our glue for our vanilla wafers. And like I said, it looks a little runny. It will set up when we put it in the refrigerator, so don't stress about it. All right, and now our layer of vanilla wafers. I have a son that doesn't like banana pudding, but he loves the pudding part. So my mom would make him a special bowl of just the pudding and vanilla wafers and leave the bananas out, and he was completely happy with that. All right, and do a layer of banana. I've seen people add crushed pineapple to theirs. I'm not a really big fan of that, but if you want to do that, then do you, if that's what you like. And a layer of vanilla wafers. You want this to chill in the refrigerator for about 2 hours at least, if not longer. So it sets. My dad was always a stickler, or maybe it was me, about making sure that they were all right side up. I would always turn them. That's probably the OCD part of me coming out, was making sure that they are right side up and not upside down. They gotta be right, huh? Okay. I have another son, my oldest, and he absolutely loves my mom's banana pudding. So whenever he comes down to see her, she always fixes banana pudding for him and sends him home with a big container of banana pudding, and he is happy as can be. But isn't that what we're supposed to do for our kids? We're supposed to spoil them. Keep them fed. Nothing's better. Nothing makes a mama happier than when their kids are fed and happy. Okay. And another layer. This is great for a nice Sunday dinner if you want to take something to church. Really serves, has a nice serving size to it. Banana. You can always add more bananas if you want. I did have 4, and then someone got hungry today. So now I only have 3. But I think 3 is going to be the perfect number for this. I also happen to like my bananas a little bit on the green side so they're firm. They're not that soft and mushy. Okay. And then last bit. Gotta get all that goodness off of there. When my older boys were younger, they grew up in the deli, and they would fight over who would get to lick the bowl. So would some of the staff. So whoever was there when I finished the banana pudding got to lick the bowl. All right, that's it. Now, finish it off. All right, that is Nana's banana pudding. So, hope you enjoy this. Now, my next video will be the pork schnitzel. So if you were cooking this meal today, I would do the cucumber salad first, then the banana pudding, about 3 hours before dinner. And then make sure if you're gonna do the bread, you've got that done or rising. Then we'll focus on the pork and put the potatoes in while the bread is cooking as well. So everything can come together at one time, but we just want to make sure we've got all of the elements prepared and ready for that. So thanks for eating with me today, and hope you're doing well. Ciao.